Namaste, friends, and welcome to day 3 of Crafting Charisma, our 10-day journey to increasing magnetism. So far, we've talked about the importance of social skills for creating healthy relationships and feeling successful in life, as well as the value of body language and understanding and being aware of how we're presenting ourselves to others. I hope you've already started to notice that just subtle changes can really have a big impact on how we're showing up and connecting with others. Today I want to go a little bit more subtle, a little bit deeper, and I want to talk about mindset because our mindset is huge to how we're showing up and presenting ourselves. And I want to discuss something called self-narrative. Self-narrative is a concept I just heard from Dr. Vanessa Van Edwards on an amazing podcast about body language on the Diary of a CEO's YouTube channel. And in this, she talks about basically 3 archetypes of self-narrative that we tell ourselves. Like every story you have about yourself can be categorized into one of these 3 self-narratives. And the first one is the hero. So the hero self-narrative is all these things that have happened to me, all the challenges, all the adversities, I've managed to overcome them. And this sort of self-narrative makes someone very driven and able to achieve and not be so afraid of challenges. The second self-narrative is the healer. And the healer is the one that wants to fix everything, wants to save everyone. And also very good energy, but there can be a self-abnegation that happens with the healers. Like, I will help you even if it goes against my own wishes. And to be honest, I have this sometimes. Sometimes I want to help people more than I take care of myself. So I know a big work in my life is taking a little more care of myself, learning to set my boundaries and say no when I need to say no. And then the third archetype is the victim. And the story of the victim is all these challenges that have happened to me, all the misfortunes that have happened to me. It's life is attacking me and I can't seem to overcome them. And I'm sure you can resonate. I mean, we all have all 3 of these. There's moments where I'm the hero, there's moments where I'm the healer, and there's certainly moments where I'm the victim. But you probably have a primary function, a primary narrative that is kind of operating in the background. And a good way to test this is to ask yourself, do you feel lucky? There was another doctor who did a study where he asked people if they felt lucky. Do you feel lucky? And if right away your immediate answer is, yes, I feel lucky, you're probably either the hero or the healer. And you're either trying to make your life better and overcome, or trying to make the life of others better. And if you say, no, I'm not lucky, there's probably some background of the victim inside there. It's really interesting because this doctor then did a research, a study on these people. After questioning a bunch of people, do you feel lucky? He gave them a test. And the test was, he gave them a newspaper and he said, count how many images are in this newspaper. And they're going through and they're counting the image. But there was a trick that on the second page of the newspaper, there was an ad, and the ad said, stop counting, there are 47 images. And almost everybody that said, yes, I feel lucky, they noticed that. They stopped right away, handed it back, said 47. Almost everyone that identified as not lucky, they missed that. And then through counting, they made mistakes, they had errors, they got confused along the way. So this is just a small example of how what you tell yourself, what you believe about yourself immediately comes true. And it's a scientific research, but it so much relates to the concept of yoga, that you create the reality in your mind. The way that you perceive or define the world around you is exactly how you experience it. So if you see that the life is against you, it's going to be against you. If you see yourself as the hero, you're going to be the hero. So this is our objective, is to learn what we call reframing. How can we reframe our thought patterns so that we're not the victim, so that life's not attacking us, but actually we're the hero of our story and we can show up and achieve, accomplish, and actually feel satisfied and held and cared for by life. Reframing means shifting how you interpret life's experiences. So instead of thinking something like, I did terrible at that presentation, I'm really bad at presentation, I'm a failure, you can instead, with awareness, tell yourself, that was really challenging for me. How I can improve to do better next time. There's still things for me to learn. And in this way, reframing is not denying, mistakes or challenges, but rather reinforcing the idea that we can still learn and grow and improve. In the context of charisma, reframing helps to keep you positive and solution-oriented in social interactions. So a difficult conversation isn't an attack on you, but rather an opportunity to connect more and become more close with someone. An awkward silence doesn't have to mean that you're boring, but it can be an opportunity to ask a more thoughtful question and pivot the conversation. In this way, reframing is a tool to keep you both confident and creative, perfectly in line with working with Manipura and Sarasthana chakras. So in today's class, we're going to be focusing a lot on igniting this fire which burns away the weakness, which burns away the negativity, and can help us to step in more into that hero mentality, that hero self-narrative where, yes, I can do anything. I can even look somebody in the eyes and tell them I like them, even if I feel shy about it. So we're going to work a lot with Manipura chakra. It's going to be a fun, fiery class. If it sounds good to you, grab your yoga mat and let's get ready to practice. So find your way into a comfortable seated position. We'll start by setting the space for transformation. Sitting nice and tall, pressing the seat down, reaching the crown of the head up, shoulders rolled back, down, away from the ears, palms facing up. Then I invite you to close the eyes, turn inside, take a deep inhalation through the nose. Then open the mouth side out. Soften the body, soften the mind. Again, deep inhalation, fill the body with fresh breath. Open the mouth side out. Surrender into those sighs as they massage the body and the nervous system. One more time, this time we hold the breath. Deep inhalation. Sniff in as much as you can. Even more. Hold it. Relax the face. Relax the jaw, the shoulders, the chest, the abdomen, genitals, and anus. Soften and relax for 3, 2, 1. Side out. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention inside. Take a moment to notice where you are now. In your body, your energy, emotions, and mind. Allowing whatever's there without the need to change it. Just being present. Now we'll start by setting our intention, our vision for the practice. Set whatever intention agrees with you, whether it's the intention to frame yourself as the healer or the hero, the intention to stay optimistic, solution-oriented, to find comfort in various conversations. And once your intention is clear for you, visualize yourself as if you are that person right now, holding that energy, standing in that position, having that conversation. Make it crystal clear and feel it within your being. Then bring a cute little smile to your face and inhale. And as you exhale, gently coming back. Namaste, welcome. We're going to start waking the body today with some twists. We're going to bring the hands into Gyan Mudra. Thumb and index finger are touching. And we're going to roll the shoulders back. Chest is nice and open. Elbows are at 90 degrees. Try to keep the arms lifted. We inhale left, exhale right. And as always, find your rhythm, find your pace. You can start slow and you can pick up the pace as the body naturally feels more open. Inhale left, exhale right. Make sure you move your head as well, so you get the benefit of the twist all the way from the base of the spine up into the neck. Keep the arms lifted. Deep inhalation to center. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Contract the genitals and anus. Turn the eyes up to the middle of the forehead. Focus on the energy rising. And exhale, release. Lower the arms. Return to normal breathing. Eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling the fine vibrations, waking up the spine, the nervous system. Creating purification in the mind. Beautiful, gently coming back. We're going to come into a wide-legged position now. Spreading the legs wide. Make sure that you pull the flesh of the sits bones back so that your pelvis is tilted as forward as it can be. If you need, you can sit on a pillow or a folded towel behind your sacrum. Keep the feet flexed so the back of the leg is engaged. Then we inhale to the center. We exhale down over the left. Inhale center, exhale down over the right. And again, find your rhythm, find your pace, find the depth. Remember, we're very early on in the practice, so don't be going too deep, just waking up the legs here, waking up the energy. In Kundalini Yoga, this movement is called life nerve stretch because you're stretching the nerve up the back of the legs that's connected with our vital energy. The more strong that this nerve is, the more we feel vital, grounded. It's like charging our inner battery. So take this moment now to wake up the body and supercharge your battery. Deep inhalation to center. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Contract the genitals and anus. Turn the eyes up to the middle of the forehead. Shambhavi Mudra. Visualize energy rising up the spine. And release, relax. You can rest on the hands. Really relax the position. Eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling the energy flowing through your body. An increase in vital energy, recharging of the battery, and stabilizing of the mind. Beautiful, gently coming back. Next, we're going to do a pose for Manipura Chakra called Pavanamuktasana. We're going to lay on our back and hug the knees into the chest. I'll show you. And we're going to perform the breath of fire. Today, we're going to do breath of fire for 2 minutes. It might be a stretch for some of you. So if you need to breathe a bit slower, you can breathe a bit slower. Really gauge the breath so that you're able to sustain it for the 2 minutes. If you're on your menstrual cycle and it's causing discomfort, you can just go with slow, deep breathing. Anyway, the position has a strong effect on Manipura Chakra. And to give us more of that strength going to the mind, purifying the mind, and helping us to have that awareness to rewrite to reframe our patterns, we're going to apply Shambhavi Mudra. So we're going to have the eyes turned up to the middle of the forehead. So the eyes are looking in and up. If it's uncomfortable to hold for the whole time, you can rest the eyes. Come back when it's good for you. Okay? So come down to lying on your back. Hug the knees into the chest. And lift the nose towards the knees. Ideally, we're holding ourselves up with the core. The legs are just there for a bit of support. Take a deep inhalation. Relaxing exhalation. Turn the eyes up to the middle of the forehead.
and begin breath of fire. Try to really feel the deep massage in the abdominal area as you hold the core tight and pump the breath. Feel the energy rising up to the mental center as you keep the eyes turned up to the middle of the forehead, and perform this to the best of your ability. We'll be here for 90 more seconds. Hold the position, take a deep inhalation. Suspend the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, genitals and anus. Turn the eyes up into the middle of the forehead. Feel the energy rising up the spine, up, up, up. And release, relax. Come down to lying on your back. Eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling the fine vibrations. Strong arousal in the navel center, Manipura chakra. Increasing the fire. Burning away heaviness, stagnation. Leaving you feeling clear and open. Confident. Beautiful. Gently coming back. Hug the knees into the chest. We rock forward and back along the spine. From the hips to the shoulders. And then we're going to come up to sitting. Next, we're going to perform frogs. Those of you that have already done Kundalini yoga with me, I'm sure you love frogs. What we're going to be doing is in a squatting position. Knees are open wide. Heels are raised and touching. And this is the starting position. So if it's uncomfortable for your knees or your ankles, you can go a little bit less low. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be inhaling to lift the hips, straighten the legs. Exhale back down. Okay, we're going to do this 26 times. If 26 is too much, do what is in your capacity within the time given. And let's begin. Inhale to straighten the legs, drop the head. Exhale down. And take a deep inhalation, straighten the legs. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha. And then exhale, come down to any comfortable seated position. Sitting with the eyes closed for the awareness phase. Attention turned inside.
Feeling the strong awakening of energy, the opening in the pelvic region, the movement of the sexual energy from down to up, leaving you feeling warm, passionate, inspired, fluid, and confident at the same time. Beautiful. I love the frogs. It's always a whew, kind of moment. So we're going to conclude with a breathing practice known as Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is also a fast breathing technique, similar to breath of fire, but also very different. Breath of fire is a steady in and out. Whereas Kapalabhati, we focus only on the exhalation. It's a forceful exhalation where we push the diaphragm in and up to really completely empty the lungs. And then it's just the dropping down of the belly, the dropping of the diaphragm that passively inflates the lungs. You might have to put your hands on your belly and really feel it go in as you... It's like the thing that you pump the fire with, the bellows. It press the air out, and it's just the pulling open that reinflates them. Okay, we're going to do this for 2 minutes. So it's slower than breath of fire. It's more forceful. The focus is only on the exhalation. And if it's difficult for you, that's very normal. It's the complete opposite of how we normally breathe. Normally we breathe active inhalation, and passive exhalation just happens without any effort. This we're doing exactly the opposite. Forceful, active exhalation and passive inhalation. Okay, let's begin. Sitting nice and tall, we'll start with 1 ventilation breath into the nose, out through the mouth. Fill the lungs a little bit through the nose. Now begin forceful exhalations, Kapalabhati, through the nose. You should really feel a strong engagement in the navel here. It's more of a belly breathing. Just that really forceful exhalation from the navel, passive inhalation. Keep going. Keep sitting nice and tall as you do it. No slouching, shoulders rolled back, heart is open. Keep breathing. Kapalabhati means the skull shining breath. Really good for purifying the mind. Probably you're already starting to feel lighter and more open. Keep breathing. 30 seconds remain. And deep inhalation. Take in as much air as you can. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha, contract the genitals and anus. Turn the eyes up to the middle of the forehead, Shambhavi Mudra. Visualize the energy rising up, 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 up. And as you do, bring a cute little smile to your face. And release and relax. Release the bandhas, release the breath. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling purification of the nervous system, mind and body. Feeling light, open, creative and confident. Beautiful. To solidify this energy, we'll make our way down to lying on our back for Shavasana. Find your way down to lying. Feet open to the sides. Palms facing up. Nice open, receptive body language. Then take a deep inhalation through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh out. Soften the body. Soften the mind. Take this time for you now to completely let go. To completely relax.
And gently coming back to your body. Preparing to reawaken with little movements of the toes and fingers. Gentle rotations of the wrists and ankles. Dropping the head from side to side to release the neck. And take a deep inhalation. Reach the arms overhead. Big stretch. Hug the knees into the chest to release the lower back. Rocking side to side to massage the spine. Then gently start rocking forward and back from your hips to your shoulders. I invite you to bring a cute little smile to your face again. It never hurts. And then make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. And take a moment to notice where you are now. In your body, energy, emotions, and mind. What's changed for you from when we started until now? Now come back to your intention from the beginning of class. And once again, envision yourself as exactly the person you want to be right now. Feel that energy within you. Feel that charisma, that confidence, that clarity of mind, the hero narrative. And as you visualize yourself as this person, you become this person. Note the subtle changes that happen in the body, the energy, the sensations. And then tell yourself thank you. Thank you for this time and space to take care of yourself, to focus on your health, your well-being, your peace of mind. You're doing great work for yourself, and you deserve to be appreciated for that. Thank you, self. Then take a deep inhalation into the heart. And as you exhale, gently coming back. So I can say thank you for joining me today. I have some homework for you today. I want you to, until the next class, be aware of any of those moments where there's this self-deprecation, where you're saying something negative to yourself, or it's framed in like, I failed. And try to reframe that. Even if there's something for me to learn. There's an opportunity for me to grow. Try to reframe some experience today as if you are going to learn, grow, and become better from it. Okay, that's your homework for today. I've also got to tell you that this is the last class of Crafting Charisma. Well, that was a difficult sentence to say. Last class of Crafting Charisma that will be publicly available on YouTube. However, I really want you to finish this program. I really want you to receive all of the benefits from it. So I'm going to leave a link below in the description for a 7-day free trial to our website so that you can still access the other 7 days of this program for free and you can get a taste of our community. It'll be the first link in the description. So come on over, it's completely free, no risk, you can cancel before, or maybe you notice that there's so much opportunity to grow here that you want to stay. Either way, I would love to see you on our community at refeelyoga.com. So follow the link in the description to claim the free 7-day trial, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.